ashes to ashes, they all fall down, or whatever you would like to say about this investigation to a South Carolina judge who lost her home due to an explosion. Now, was it an accident or was it arson? That is what they are investigating as they look into the situation that her husband and her child had to exit the home via jumping out of a window, suffering multitudes of broken bones, which her ex senator husband had to be airlifted to the hospital. Now, here's the thing. Being a judge, we all know that they receive, as we can say, unkind words to edge them off the earth. And unfortunately, Judge Diane Goldstein was no stranger to these. But in the last few weeks, they said that, of course, she received more than her fair share in regards to a case that absolutely affected South Carolinian voters. Now, here's the thing. All of her hard work just got reversed, but she was trying to protect South Carolinians from having to hand over their personal information to the government in regards to how they vote and what is used with the South Carolina Elections Board. Now, as she ruled on it, she felt like it was not needed by the government to receive the information, which is you all's privacy information in regards to voting, which would be the last four of your social, driver's license, and your address and things. Now, yes, these are things that the government does have access to, but it is a different thing when you look at in regards to how you're listed as registered to vote, what is your, voting record, all of these things, especially coming up on one of the most important primaries and special election years that we've had in history at this point, because Wispy and crew touching everything but the hem of Jesus's garment. Now, here's the thing. The Supreme Court has overturned her ruling, and all five signed an order criticizing Goldstein for failure to list how this data being used would cause what kind of damage. So they're basically saying she did not state, that them having this would cause what type of damage specifically. Now, again, is it coincidence? As her neighbor had to fly a drone over there and catch a little bit of video as her house is literally gone. Now, we definitely send our thoughts and our prayers to her and her family as they are trying to, figure out. And as we ask for both sides to condemn political violence, it is just awful coincidence how something like this happens. Literally days, y'all. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think this is one big coincidence and this house accidentally decided to take itself off Google Maps, or is something else happening? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then y'all be asking people why they don't want to go into politics. This why right here. This. America's not a real place, and we'll see in the coming weeks if she absolutely gets a fair investigation and what goes on from here.